I don't believe in the competitive nature of racing against my peers. I never looked at it like that. I never heard Susie or Joey were doing something and then I'd panic because I didn't do anything. And that thought never even occurred to me. It was always just competing with like my self-satisfaction and being able to say, you know, I would not accept a bad grade. I've gotten them. I've gotten bad grades on tests, but you better believe I was knocking on the professor's door. I just couldn't accept it. And if there was a way to reverse it or improve it, I went down I exhausted every remedy. But what I wouldn't do is lament on the reason. If I studied and I gave it my all and I didn't get the grade I wanted, oh shit, that was everything I had. You know, and sport is a really good indicator of that. Like I worked my butt off, I tried, and I came in third. But at least I, you know, versus I completely forgot about this. I crammed all night. I expected to get my ass. I mean, the fact that I didn't get an F, or maybe I did, shouldn't be that surprising. Well, that is sort of like you're going to go through these years and recognize I really maximized my experience. I feel very, you know, comfortable that I've learned a lot, not just in the classroom, through trial and error. I mean, if this was the three of us talking and all we did was, yeah, everything I do works. And you were like, yeah, we launched this and it worked. And yeah, we did this model. It just keeps working. I mean, that would be, yeah. That said, I think the meat of these conversations has been in the struggles and failures and sort of how to look at it. And the goal is not to fail, you know, and it's not we shouldn't be desirous of them. But
exactly.
My best lessons, I've lost millions of dollars, and on things I was so sure of. If I lose, I haven't lost the same way twice, and if I ultimately do, something else is going on. I missed it. I'm not paying attention. I'm growing too fast. Because I have obsessed over those failures, and really have an understanding. Not the next day. I mean, you got to wear it. You gotta wear your dunce cap for a while to truly understand what happened. But I am so relieved that I won't make those mistakes again. Because at the time I had no idea that I was literally making decisions that would cost me significantly. And there is some relief. Granted, fortunately, I got through it. I wasn't ruined. But there is the relief of understanding, okay, this didn't work. I know why it didn't work. I know the red flags that will show themselves if we go on a path of not working. Like, that is very valuable.
Data.
and I think the point of competing only with yourself and not seeing others as a threat is that, you know, after we started this other podcast and things started, every one of them I follow them, I try to support them because, you know, that's cool. You know, like they're doing something. There was another like dating app thing that came out, and I don't need it, but it's like, hey, download it and like use it. And I was talking to the founders, like, here's how you can get like distribution on a user. Like,
fantastic, wonderful.
I don't care because a lot of people here. It's a big campus, but a lot of people don't create new projects. And every time I see for someone doing something, hey, like, let me know how I can help you. Like, here's this. I'll tell my friends to like subscribe to whatever thing because, you know, like, we're not competing with each other. Like, you know, like they're both too big.
What you are doing is something I love in people. And that is establishing a pattern of positivity. Positivity is not something that you're just like, all right, it's been 7 days since I was last positive. Gotta suck it up and go do the thing. But if you establish a pattern of positivity, it will absolutely lead to quality results. It's just a degree of quality. But you are in a positive, but this, the opposite is true. A pattern of negativity is going to lead to disaster. And so that I am so on board with practicing positivity and understanding, not disingenuously. I mean, it's just because it is a pattern, but just understanding that what you're doing. And by the way, by checking out that dating app and just going through it and having the files percolate throughout your mind of saying, this is similar to this, or, oh, if they did that, I bet you they would receive, or, man, I really like the way they did this.
Right.
You're perfecting yourself through their product in something that is that's not their intention. Mm-hmm. Their intention is not to stimulate what you think about it's to get you to engage, but very cool.
Exactly. I was just going crazy, like, okay, if I was a founder, how would I do this? Like, how would I get everyone matches? Like, no matter who he was, I would just working hard. Mm-hmm. And he didn't want to download it. I was like, listen, you have to, I don't care. You have to download it. You have to go, whatever thing you have to do. Just like, I just want to learn how to, not do it better because I'm not competing, but just like, I just want to know what works and didn't work. And it's fun. It's fun. Especially, just supporting others just because. I mean, I'm not looking for them to help me or to watch my videos. Like, who cares? If, like the way I think about it is that if I had a project and I'm just starting, I would have just loved if someone just hey, like, congrats, like, good for you, whatever, or like, it doesn't matter if I get it or not, but it's just like in the beginning when you just like your first project and you don't know whether it's gonna work or not, just one person like, hey, good job, or whatever, like, I want to support you or subscribe. It goes a long way, and I think that's I see it as the meaning of life. Is like those ripple effects that are so little, but it could go a long way. A quick story is that one day I was going to my physics lab. Cold morning in the winter. It was about 7 a.m. My lab started at 8, and I was on the bus, and the lady in the seat of the bus driver, no one says good morning in the bus, but say good morning. How are you? And she was a little sleepy. She was like, oh, hi, yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm doing. Wait, how are you? Whatever. And so we started talking, whatever, and then I go sit because I'm gonna leave on the next exit, and before we get there, some random biker just goes across the bus. And she was able to stop just literally 1 millimeter before hitting the biker. They can guarantee you, if I didn't say good morning to the lady, which is good morning, there's 2 words, it would have been, the bike would have been ruined, and the person,
butterfly effect.
The person would have been too. And it just those little things that change things.
Yeah, it is rewarding to be matched with positivity. The lesson not there. That's butterfly effect, changing lives through little ripples. But